Hello! I have lost something. You see, I've taken such a long break from vlogging, and anytime I film a video, it's a sit down video, right? With my fancy schmancy microphone. But that means I haven't used my vlogging microphone in a hot minute. And it seems to be lost. It's missing. That's great. Maybe it's in our garage. This bad boy is the box that I put anything that I couldn't find a space for in my bedroom while moving. It's very heavy. Oh look! It was my first mask when this whole COVID thing started. Look at how gross that is. Android tablet, GoPro screws, non-working Canon flash holders on stand, and missed yellow screwdrivers. Well, that's not it. Okay, I know for a fact that it is not in my bedroom. It is not with any of my gear because every single item in that room was placed there by me recently. And this mic was not one of them. Might it be a closet thing? I don't think it's a closet thing. Here it is! I just found it! Oh, dope! I guess 'twas a closet thing. Get out battery. Dead battery, I'm sure. Oh my gosh! This is the battery I bought in Malaysia. Because I thought that bringing 3 of these would be enough for the trip, and it wasn't. I can't believe I've been using these microphones for years now, and I never thought to just buy a rechargeable battery for them. Okay, moment of truth. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Hopefully this sounds much better. Well, this sure is a sight that you haven't seen in a hot minute. Like this camera, me vlogging.
Yes, that's true.
So I'm just making a couple test burner ones. What do you think, Em? What do you think? Oh. So one downside that I have noticed is, despite being significantly newer than my previous camera, the 6D Mark II, the in-body image stabilization just is not nearly as good. There's so much more warpage to the point where I don't really feel like it's usable. And that's not great. And essentially this video is just my tests. So this is me testing vlogging with this 24-70 with absolutely no image stabilization whatsoever. And the stabilization actually comes in 2 different flavors on this camera. One where the physical sensor itself moves, at least that's as far as I understand it. And the second where then it digitally tries to stabilize. So let me try just the physically moving one first. Boosh! But unfortunately, I believe this is the one with the warping. Can you see warping on the edges? Because I'm not exactly holding this particularly steady. I'm just kind of casually holding it. And also this lens is very heavy. And now I'm going to try the 2-in-1 special. The physical sensor moving in addition to the digital zooming and panning and moving. Whoosh! Ow, that was a powerful snap. So this is with the digital as well, the movie stabilization as it's referred to in camera. Now, because it zooms the video in slightly, or it crops it in technically, so I have to move the camera farther away from me to compensate, and I feel like that just makes it a lot shakier and look even worse. So really, it's a catch-22. You need more stabilization because the video gets so close, but it gets so close because you need more stabilization. And this is what I used on my 6D, and it looked okay, but can you see warping on the edges? Because I feel like I can, and it drives me nuts, and I hate it. But this actually isn't the extent of the stabilization that this camera offers. There's also enhanced mode, but that really, really crops it in. Are you ready for this? I mean, look at how tight this is. Are we about to kiss right now? This is definitely, I would only use this facing outward, recording something else happening. But again, there's so much just warping, and it looks so fake. It doesn't look real. It looks like digital stabilization. I don't know why it took a step backwards, but expect a lot more just to be sitting down while I talk to you. Also, you like my mask? This was custom bleaching. Look at this tree. Look at how beautiful this is. What? Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I love these. Okay. Not gonna lie, there is one quick issue with filming without microphone. The cable makes me nervous. I have broken many a camera, and by many a camera I mean 2, 3, but still, 3 is a lot of camera. And my question is, how does this sound with the built-in mic? And also upside down. Yeah, I have the camera upside down right now, and the eye tracking seems to still be working. The microphone probably sounds bad because it's against metal. I'm resting the camera on this bad boy, but how does it sound? Okay, I want to introduce you to somebody that I pass every single night on my evening walks here. Meet Plurnt. Literally. And Plurnt has friends. Hey, Photosynthia, how you doing? If you want a good time, you can't forget chlorophyllus. Okay, maybe you can. Those eyes are soulless. Every single day I pass them, and every single day it makes me smile. Look at how pretty, look at that arch. Somebody just walked by and saw me pointing a camera at the window. I'm gonna. Microphone back on. My thoughts, so far at least. Number one, this lens, I'm sorry, it's just too narrow to like really immerse you. It works, like you can see me and a fair bit of the background, and this definitely works really well for sit down kind of videos. I think it excels at that. But immersing you in a place, like giving you the perspective that you could see if you were there in real life, no, it's just not wide enough. Issue number two, the stabilization. Obviously, that's something I'm going to need to figure out. And issue number three, the microphone. Specifically the microphone cable. I think this sounds good enough. It sounds good. It's not great, but I've also just been only using a big fancy microphone pointed up and down and right at my mouth for, you know, months. So this sounds good enough. Those are my caveats with filming. If only I could figure out a solution that allowed me to film in 4K at 60 frames a second with decent audio, good wide angle, and a lot of dynamic range that this gives me. Wait a second. I think I just might know. Because the best part about travel vlogging with this phone is that it's a phone. It's innocuous. Nobody pays attention to it. And that's like really an issue. Especially when I'm trying to more capture a moment, an experience, and less like make a fancy schmancy vlog. Now I know I've listed off a bunch of issues, and I just want to clarify, I still absolutely love this camera, and I do not regret my decision in any way, shape, or form. But this definitely is a stills focused camera, which is what I plan to use it for mostly. Stills / main channel sit down videos. That is where it excels. But there are definitely compromises that need to be made when traveling. That stabilization is just like, it's a major one, man. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I'm definitely not done with these little mini tests at all. I have many more things I want to try out. Just, you know, when there's light outside, and there's no longer light outside, so I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Speaking of things I have to do, I gotta get working on that paper. This vlog was also procrastination from homework that I have to do. And I think I'm gonna go do that real quick. Woo! And I think that is where I'm gonna call it a night. Literally. It was a night, and now it's morning. I've been working on this paper for quite a few hours.
So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night. Also, real quick, I want to know, what do you think about this? What do you think about like the warping or like the field of view? Please let me know. That's the whole point of these little tests, is to figure this stuff out now, so that I hopefully have solutions by the time that things actually are able to happen once I'm fully vaccinated and it's generally safe in the world again. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and stay positive. Yay! Bye. Well, until next time.